Today I'm going to be sharing 6 skills with you guys that you can add on to your juggling. But it's essential that before you watch this video, you're already comfortable with your juggling. You can already do about 10 to 20 juggles in one set. And if you're not comfortable doing that yet, then you should go back and watch. You can check out some of our other videos on how to juggle. It really doesn't take that long to learn, but you have to get comfortable with that first. Once you're comfortable with juggling the ball, come back to this video and then you can try out some of the cool skills that I'm going to show you in this video. So yeah, let's go.
Je m'appelle T et je suis là. Et je viens juste d'arriver. Pas besoin de savoir pourquoi. Je m'appelle T et je suis là.
The first skill is the toe tap. The main purpose of this skill is just to trap the ball with style. As you're juggling the ball, flick it up slightly higher than you normally would when juggling. Use the tip of your toe to cushion the ball. If the ball bounces off your foot with power, then you're doing it wrong. Your toe should absorb all the momentum from the ball, causing it to stop. Isn't that just so easy, right? Next on the list is the heel tap. This skill is also very basic and just requires a bit of flexibility. After you tap the ball, bring your heel up to about waist height and make contact with the ball. But you don't want to use too much power. Just enough power to trap the ball and bounce it back into the air. Once again, if the ball bounces away from you, then you're doing it wrong and you're using too much power. This next skill is called Around the World. This skill is a bit more complex and has to be done in one quick motion for it to work, but we are going to divide it into steps to make it as clear as possible for you to understand. If you want to see a more detailed explanation, check out our tutorial on how to do Around the World. It should appear on the screen somewhere, and if you can't see it on the screen, there is a link to that video in the description of this video. The main aim of this skill is to wrap your leg around the entire ball while the ball is in the air. For the first step, tap the ball up using the outside of your foot. For the next step, wrap your foot around the ball as the ball is rising. Make sure you wrap your foot around the ball while it's going up and not when it's coming back down. This gives you the time you need to complete the full rotation. And finally, once you've done a full rotation around the ball, quickly use the same foot to tap the bottom of the ball to regain your juggling momentum. I know it sounds and looks very difficult, which is how I felt before I learnt it, but the truth is, it really only took me about 30 minutes to learn this skill because it's not that difficult after all. If I can do it, then so can you. Well, maybe not, but I have faith in you. Keep trying. This next skill move is called the crossover. It's somewhat similar to the Around the World move that we just looked at, except pretty much the other way around. This one has a bit more movement to it. The purpose of this skill is to wrap the opposite leg of your kicking foot around the entire ball while the ball is in the air. So start off by juggling the ball. When you find your rhythm, tap the ball up with your strong foot. And as the ball is descending back down to the ground, jump and wrap your opposite foot around the ball while in the air and use the same kicking foot to kick the ball back into the air and land on your kicking foot once again. It's important to remember that your jump shouldn't be too high because you need to land back on your feet after connecting with the ball to regain balance. Next on the list is the heel flick. What you're aiming to achieve here is for the ball to bounce over your head and behind your body and then back over your head to the front of your body without touching the ground once. So as you're juggling the ball, kick the ball above head height and flick it back over your head with your heel. You can start off by kicking the ball to head height and catching it with your hands. Keep repeating this process until you feel like you're ready to let the ball arch over your entire body without touching it at all. To practice the flick from behind, you can throw the ball over your head and aim to perfect the connection with the ball and your feet. The last skill for today is the catch and flick. While juggling the ball, use the toe tap that we taught you earlier in this video to catch the ball with your foot and flick the ball behind your body from one side to the other, and complete the move by bringing the ball forward in front of your body. When flicking the ball, make sure to flick your foot with power so that the ball can reach the other side. There's no worse feeling than doing the hard part of the skill perfectly than letting yourself down with the flick, which is pretty much the easiest part of the skill. But like all skills, guys, you have to practice to get them right. So go and do exactly that. Go practice and leave a comment letting us know which skill is your favorite. And also, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and it will help push this video out to more people who can get an opportunity to learn great skills like the ones we showed you today. Also, do not forget to subscribe to Footballer XP to join the FXP squad. That's it for today's video. We'll catch you in the next one.